Hello and welcome to the Wiltshire Caravans handover video for this 2023 Coachman Laser 545 Xtra. I'll just go around the outside as I normally do on these, just to start at the back. The reason it's called the Xtra is because they are 8 feet wide, so it's a bit tight around the back here, but you can see highline brake lights. There you've got the running lights, so reversing lights, indicators, side lights, etc. Area for number plate just there, and down here you've got the corner sticks. Okay. So coming around to the off side, around first thing, I'll just have a quick side glance down the side. You've got your two wastewater pipes. That's for your grey water, so your shower and your two sinks. That goes into a waste master, or if you've got a direct pipe all the way through to a drain, happy days. These 545 and indeed the 575 are both single axle models, alloy wheels. Their nuts are torqued up to 130 Newton meters. So battery locker, oddly enough, that's a place to keep your battery, and where the electric hookup goes in. So I'm trying to do all this one-handed. There you see, that's battery area and your electric hookup. You've also got behind there, if you can just about see it, an external aerial point. So, right, so here is your water barrel and your water pump. It's not the one that comes with the brand new van, it's my demo. Just show you where it goes. So the whale water pump, slide down, slide up, and then with the pump, just push in and clip it down. The pump then goes into your water barrel. There you go. The other one, this is an external shower point, cold water only, so be aware it's for dogs, boots, or exhibitionists who like cold water. Right, that area there, the exhaust port for the alder heating if you are running on gas. This one comes with a service light on the off side, which is nice, so if you need to do your water at night, it's all good. Right, so at the front, 3 windows and 2 gas lockers. So one gas locker, that one, and this is just a storage locker. It's not like some models. It doesn't have the flip at the front. Okay. The chassis is running on the Alco chassis. It's got Alco ATC, so that's the Alco trailer control. There's sensors underneath the chassis. So if the caravan does start to move about at all in an unusual fashion, the system will dab the brakes on to, basically just to stabilise the caravan. Okay, so onto the near side. Gas barbecue point. I'd like to remind everyone, as I always do, please don't put gas barbecue into an awning. Not good at all. And then you've also got an external electric point as well. Okay. Single door, and here you've got the weight plate information, so it tells you the maximum plated weight of the vehicle and the massing running order. These can be uprated. You've got the vents for the fridge and the freezer, and on this side, unusually, well not unusually, but it's less often than not, is your toilet area. So this is the area where your fluid goes in, whether you choose to use the pink, but if you do, make sure that you do rinse the whole system out thoroughly on occasion, because the impellers that drive the pump for the flush can clog up a little bit. You can just use water, and that way they won't clog up so much. Then standard Thetford toilet cassette. This is going to be interesting, but apologies for the picture. So the standard cassette, so it just comes out. Normally they have a lid on, and this one doesn't because it's brand new in the demo, so it's not got to have the lid put on yet. So when the toilet needs emptying, and you'll know that because a light will come on in the toilet area, lift that forward, take the lid off, lean forward over the receptacle, make sure you put that lid somewhere safe, you don't want it falling into where this is going, and then press this button to release any pressure. That will then help everything flood out. You'll want to rinse then, so slide that back, open up that. There will be a hose pipe generally around, just put some more water in there, close that, close the lid, put the lid back on, swill it about a bit, take the lid off and repeat the process. That will then just slide back in and clips in there. For winterizing, this bit's very important. There's a little pipe just above there. If you, I can't really get to the angle, but if you bring that down, to empty that reservoir, just take out that little bung, make sure you've got a bucket nearby, and then just empty all out. Like I say, particularly for winter, you don't want anything freezing in the caravan. Okay, so that's the outside pretty much done. Now we're going to go inside and show how things work in there. Have a quick look inside first, and then we'll get to it. Well, as you can see, it's got the L-shaped lounge. Plenty of cupboard space as always. TV goes there. The TV point is in this cupboard, just in there. And the wires will come out through there. Kitchen area, got a microwave, cooker, got the extension worktop, which is very handy, very useful tool. Nice big cupboard under here, and this cabinet, these racks pull out, so you've got plenty of storage space in there. Fridge, tall fridge. We'll go through everything shortly, thoroughly anyway. Then we've got shower, bathroom opposite. You can see mid bathrooms. I'll try to keep my reflection out, but sometimes you will catch it, so apologies. And then finally round to the bedroom. So bed coming straight out of the back. That does pull out. It's about 6'1", 6'2". Cupboards galore, and you've also got an area for TV bracket and the sockets there, should you wish to watch TV in bed. Okay. Now we'll get down to the nitty-gritty part, how everything works. Okay, so control panel is above the door. Power button is that one. Let's just see if we can make it clear what's here. So you've got various settings. First of all, lights, off or on. So main lights. There are lots of other light switches. You've got lots of individual lights. I do like this touch. If you touch it once, the top part lights up, then touch it again, the whole thing lights up, and that's on all of these spotlights. Really nice touch, quite like that. You've also got under here awning light on, or odd enough off. Okay, that's the time. It isn't the time, but that is where the time is. So for your water pump, I showed you outside where your water pump is. To turn the water pump on, very simply, pump on. Turn that off because we've got no water in there at the moment, although the pump's in there. You've also got here on your setting sort of a menu. So you've got a settings menu. So if you want to select that, go to the arrow. Then you can change the display, the sound, calibrate the water, that's a good one. Auto pump, notifications, firmware, save and exit. The firmware I don't think you'll have to use very often, but to press that to go back to your main main screen, then you can pop that again. Fill tank, so you've got an internal tank in here, so you can fill the internal tank. You would press that to fill the internal tank. Pump must be on to fill the tank, that's that one, so we're not going to do that. So down again, you've got pump select, external pump, which is to use with the aqua roll, or internal pump if you've already filled up your internal tank. Clever that, I like that. But we're going to use the external pump in this demonstrate. Well, we're not demonstrating that, but that's what we're going to keep it on. Then you've got the water level, that would be the percentage of water in your internal tank. Internal temperature at the moment, 10 degrees centigrade, so I did think it was a bit chilly. And we're currently running at 13.6 volts. Well, it doesn't surprise me, we are plugged into the mains. Then back to the time. So, nice and straightforward, easy to navigate. Well, it must be if I've talked you through it. Again, get manuals for everything. But yeah, it is as simple as that, which is lovely. Next thing, particularly important in the UK, heating and hot water. It's got the Alder system. This is the new Alder 3030 system. Basically, the 3030 compact. The only difference between the 3030 and the 3020, you've got about 1.5 litres more hot water, which is nice, and the display is different. The actual system runs exactly the same. It's just been updated. Okay, so menu. You've got all your settings. Press to look at everything. But if you just want to use temperature and choose your, well, to start with, let's do the simple bits. So at the moment, saying it's 9.5 in here, so one of them's lying. We want to change the temperature in here. Press the screen and it will give you an option. It shows you indoor temperature, what you want. So if we were aiming for 25, it'd be there. If we wanted to get less, literally just drop that down to whatever temperature you want. Simple as that. Or up. Simple as that. Okay. Press menu. Menu again, sorry about that. Energy. What energy are we using? What fuel are we going to use? Are we using gas or electric? Well, we have got no gas in here, so we're on electricity. I've got it on max electricity at the moment, which is 3 kilowatts. You can go to 2 kilowatts or 1 kilowatt. Or obviously turn it off and then just use gas. But we're not using gas at the moment. Sorry. That's how you select gas. You can use gas and electric. But most places will have the capability of taking 2 kilowatts. In the UK, that is. 3 kilowatts might be a little bit too much and it will pop the pole. There is an option on here somewhere to reset the system. Shouldn't need to do that. AC off, but you can connect through the iNet system. I thought there was a way to. There will be a way. I will come back to you on that one. Interesting enough, I just remembered. So in energy, if you want to limit the amount of of how much electricity you want to use on the system, you have in the second page a load monitor. No load modifier. If you install one with it, it will be automatically detected when power is connected. So yeah, this is something you can get on there. It's not as a standard. So apologies for that. So the system, yeah, hot water, exactly the same. Press on there. You've got on, or off, on, or boost. Now boost, if you put it onto boost, that will use all the power you've got going through the Alder system. At that point, all the power to the heating will cut out. And that for 30 minutes, you'll have boost to the hot water, but nothing to the heating. Just to let you be aware of. Now there is a new video link I have for this. I will add this to all the videos. It comes direct from Alder, so hopefully that will be slightly clearer than I have been there. You also get a manual with it, so anything can go through there, but you can always call us. This is a new system to all of us at the moment, but we will get our heads around it very, very soon. Okay. Alright, so that's hot water and heating with the Alder system. While we're talking about water, drain down. That's a very important thing, particularly in winter. We have just had a cold snap, and if anyone had left water in the system, they'll know what frozen pipes and what a pain in the backside they can be. I'm going to show you where the drain down valve is shortly. Bear with me and I'll get on to it. Right, okay, so underneath the sofa on the off side, first thing up, while we're here, I'll quickly show you the that's where the breaker switches and your fuse box. There's your water inlet in. That's where if you need to calibrate, that's where to go. There's your water tank, hot water tank. What I want to show you though, you've got there, that yellow tap in that vertical position, that is making sure all cold water drains out. You've also on here got another one for hot water, also in the vertical position. So what you will need to remember to do when you want water to come in is to put those down into the horizontal position so that water can then come into the system. Otherwise it will just drain straight onto the floor. Okay, but yeah, you've got, so that, remember, you have two drain down taps for this system. You will also have under here, that's your isolators for when you're running on gas. Like I said, if you use propane, chances are you can just turn it off at the bottle. Some butane as well. Otherwise, you can use that. Okay. Let's put it all back together again. Okay, so back to normal. While we're at the front, blackout blinds, fly screens all around, all work the same way. Got wireless charger, which is nice. Power point on this side. You've also got a couple of light switches over this side. Half the fun you're going to have is trying to find where all the lights are. Like I say, you've got plenty of cupboard space in these. Nice soft close as well. Stereo will be there. Again, just lots of cupboard space. Right, okay. Kitchen area. We briefly went through it earlier on. Obviously you've got mixer taps. Taps are open at the moment. That's because all the water's drained out. Another thing to remind you about when you're going to put water back in, make sure you close your taps before you fill your water system up. Okay. So nice round sink, big heavy chopping board. Plenty of drawer space. So there's your plugs in there, but nice and slow, nice quiet. Really, really lovely, well put together. Thetford cooker. So glass top, make sure with the glass top you need to have it up to use the gas burners. The electric hob shouldn't work with it down, with the top down, but just in case, there is a plug underneath the cooker, and that plug Right, there's the plug socket. I don't know if I can reach in there very well. Ooh, just about. But there's the plug will isolate that. Oven and grill. Standard button, so to speak. Got a light for the oven. And there's your spark. You're also in here, which is really nice. An extractor fan. That's really nice. Microwave. A microwave does what microwaves do. There is obviously an isolator there. There's the plug for the microwave. That just plugs in there. Place for your cups and your plates. Nice big cupboard. Don't fill it up with too heavy stuff if you're travelling with it. Please. Right, fridge. Yeah, it's definitely got one. So, power on. There you go, power's on. Sorry about the reflection, I can't help that. Let me try. Oh, right, yeah, it's got an angle. So, it's currently set on auto, which means that whatever fuel we're using, whether it's electricity, if it's gas, or if you're plugged into the car, it will automatically do it. You can change. You can go to go onto the car battery, so as long as you've got the 13-pin plug, and while you're travelling, that will keep the fridge at a maintained temperature. It won't cool it down from the start, but it will maintain a temperature. Okay, so you can go onto gas, go onto electric, or like I say, if you're on auto, it will select whatever you're on. Then you've got the temperature, whatever temperature you desire, up or down. We'll just keep pressing it until you get to the desired. So open sesame. Nice big fridge and freezer. There you go. Oh, very nice. And also, as a double bonus, you can also open it from the other side. Not sure why you would be doing that from the shower unit, but there you go, it's up to you. Okay, also here you've got freestanding table. There you've got some USB points, another plug socket, 230-volt socket, light switches, there's lights all over the place in here. So, coming over to the shower. It's a nice size shower. I know you've got the step there for the wheel arch, but it's still a very nice size shower. And you've got, I like that. I'm such a child, but I do like that. For hanging your towels. So yeah, nice size shower. Bathroom. So, as I showed you earlier, the toilet, that's where the light comes on when the toilet needs emptying. I must remind people, especially if you've not caravan before, that once you've done what you need to do, you need to empty the contents into the cassette by opening that flap, but make sure you close it again, because if you try to get that cassette out, it can be it gets stuck, and people have been known to pull it too hard to try and release it, and it's broken the flap. Okay, these do swivel, so you can get comfortable while you're sat on your throne. So you mix a tap for the hand basin. Heated towel rail, that's all part of the Alda system. With this, if it's warm at the bottom and colder at the top, or hot at the bottom and only warm at the top, it could need bleeding, and they just bleed like a normal radiator. Okay, these doors are magnetic and lovely. Right, okay, so the bedroom area, yeah, this does pull out. Comes out, like I say, about 6 feet something or other. Plenty of space under there. No access from outside, but then again, you've got quite a large wardrobe. I suppose these being 8 feet wide, it does make a difference. So lots of storage space. On the other side is where the Alda heating reservoir is. When the system's cold, I put it on for a while. As long as the see that focus very well, I don't think. As long as the fluid is just above the minimum level, that's absolutely fine. You don't want it to go to maximum when it's cold, because it does expand when it gets warm. Just uses a mix of 50% glycol, 50% water. Then you've got the power points, and like I said earlier on, for you can have a TV in the bedroom should you want one. I think that's about it. Obviously with this, I'm not going to open these now because they're wet, but you have got blinds, fly screens and blackout blinds on all of the ceiling vents, but if anyone needs to know how they work, I'll show them that on the handover itself. But otherwise, yeah, the Coachman Laser 545 Xtra, an 8-foot wide single axle, really beautifully put together caravan. I do like these a lot. If you have any questions or want to inquire anything at all about these, please do give us a call on 01373 752 100, and we'll help in whatever way we can. In the meantime, actually this is the first one I've done this year, so Happy New Year to everyone, and we're here to help you with any of your caravanning needs. So if you do need us, please do get in touch. You can call, email, or my favourite, come and see us. Alright, thanks very much.